What is happening today, traders? Welcome back to another episode of Trap Trades, baby, where we go over stock tickers and cryptocurrency. And today we're going to be going over AMC. So we are looking for another higher high. Now that may seem ridiculous, that may seem crazy in this current point, but bottom line is you've made continuous higher highs, higher lows in this micro pattern, right? I know long-term scheme things, you're still in a downtrend, which you look to break here soon. But short-term, guys, you make a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So now you're looking to make another higher high. The only few things that you can get stopped out here is the 50-day EMA on the weekly, which is right around 460. That's a target. And then on the daily, you have a pretty gross gap there on beautiful volume. I'll give you that. And then you have the 200-day EMA on the daily sitting right around 390, which if you are able to get above that, guys, let me just be clear and transparent. If you're able to get above the 200-day EMA on the daily, that would be, that would be the first time you've been able to do so since back here in 2023. So there's a lot on the line for AMC, and it looks pretty nasty. Let me just line that back up. And it looks pretty nasty on the short term. I just keep messing up all my trends. Just start deleting those. And it looks pretty nasty on the short term, but there's one thing that I will say, do not be surprised if this happens. Do not be surprised if you go back down to fill the gap at $3. And this would just be healthy price action for everyone who thinks, oh, it's the end of the world. It's not. What you'd like to see is you kind of trade sideways, maybe some kind of flag or falling wedge again on low volume, low bearish volume, and then you see one more pop of bullish upside. Maybe there's news, maybe the Fed cuts rates, right? And then you can look for higher upside. Ideally, you'll break this downtrend. You'll break the 200-day EMA, and then you're off to the races. And you're looking towards high fives, maybe low sixes for a higher high on AMC, and then we will be talking serious business, because then you're going to be touching the top of the monthly Bollinger Band for the first time in forever. You will be above the 200 and the 50, so you'll start to see a potential golden cross down towards the future. And then that momentum, guys, that snowballs. So this is what I'd like to see on AMC. Just to give you guys, for whoever's not aware, on the monthly, this is what I've been looking at. These price gaps at like $19. There's one up at 40, so let me fix that. There's one up at 43, and then we are also looking at the monthly Bollinger Bands. And I may sound like a broken record here, guys, but this is the most, in my opinion, the most bullish thing I've seen on AMC in a very long time, because the Bollinger Bands, or commonly referred to as the squeeze bands, are the tightest they have ever been on AMC within the last 6 years, because the last time they were this tight was in 2019. And the squeeze bands, as they're referred to, do not refer to implied upside. It does not refer to a directed move. It implies volatility. And when you have this bullish momentum snowballing on AMC, that's why I like to see that the Bollinger Bands are this tight on the monthly time frame, because the higher the time frame, the higher the upside is going to be, because that move has been dramatically coiled for the last years, couple years, the last 2-3 years. There has been a serious move brewing. And so now what we want to see for AMC, guys, in the most bullish scenario, the most bullish catalyst you could see is AMC mount this mid band for the Bollinger Bands and then hold that price action at $4. And that's not far away. AMC is close to doing something dirty, something nasty. Nobody's talking about it. We will continue to cover this, because if you make that higher high, you're going to be close to that upper band, and then you can look to expand the band, and you can look to fill the gaps above. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please drop kick the like button, kick the subscribe button if you found value in this and if you'd like to see more, guys. Peace.